Assalamu alaikum, dear learners and students. I, on behalf of Azizul Haq Memorial Degree College, present this class. Welcome to my class. This is me. Today's content is completing sentences using phrases and clauses. The presentation is designed for class 11, 12, Alim 9 and 10. Phrase versus clause. A phrase is a group of words having no subject and finite verb but has a sense and is used in sentences. Remember, minimum two words together can make a phrase. Example, life is not a bed of roses. Here, a bed of roses is a phrase. Clause. A clause is a group of words having a subject and a finite verb and is used as a part of a large sentence. Example, she pretends as if she were dead. Here we find two clauses. One is she pretends, another she were dead, joined by conjunction. Students are to complete the incomplete sentences with either phrases or clauses. An incomplete sentence must indicate whether a phrase or a clause is to be used. If we go through the incomplete sentences, then we can find out whether a phrase or a clause can be used. If indication shows the use of phrase, then we have to use a phrase with minimum two words according to sense. If a clause is to be used, then think of a conjunction if it is found in the sentence. Select an appropriate conjunction with a clause to complete the incomplete ones. If we find any conjunction, then we have to apply rules according to the sense of conjunction. But if we don't find any conjunction, then we have to select a conjunction, and according to the conjunction we have to apply rules. Remember, a conjunction has a distinct use with clauses. Different conjunctions can be used differently. As far as possible, try to make complex sentences with clauses. If it is compulsory to make compound sentences with clauses or simple sentences with phrases, make them so. As far as possible, we should keep in mind that we should try to complete the incomplete sentences with clauses and conjunctions to make complex sentences. If we are bound to make compound or simple sentence, then we have to do so. Conjunctions have different uses with different rules. If more sentences are found besides the incomplete ones, only rewrite the incomplete ones with answers and underline the parts of answers. Remember, we may find many more sentences along with the incomplete sentence. In exams, just we'll rewrite the incomplete ones with answers and we'll underline the answer part. Apply sense and rules. Answers may vary from students to students. Let's make some practices applying rules. Example number 1. Physical exercise keeps us healthy and strong. If you take regular physical exercises, then we have a gap here and we have to complete. Here we have a conjunction if. It indicates conditionals. According to rules, we have present indefinite tense after if. So the other clause or next clause will be in future or present indefinite, and the sentence will belong to complex sentence because if is a subordinating conjunction. According to sense and rules, the answer is if you take regular exercise, physical exercise, you will, must, can, may, keep it. We may use will or must or can or may with he1. Example number 2. They came to you with a view to, but you scolded. Scolded means to rebuke them without any reason. Here we find with a view to. It indicates the incomplete sentence to be a simple one. Here a phrase is necessary to complete and with a view to takes a gerund indicating purpose after it. Note, with a view to is a phrase and this phrase takes gerundial form and it indicates purpose. And we have to turn the incomplete sentence into simple one. So according to sense and rules, the answer is they came to you with a view to asking you for help or giving you a good news. Example number 3. Please wait here until, and then gap. I have a serious matter to discuss with you. Here until is a conjunction. It indicates the sentence to be a complex one because until is a subordinating conjunction, and this conjunction usually takes same types of forms of tense in both clauses. Here we find the first clause in present tense, simple present, then we have to turn the next tense, next clause into simple present because until, the conjunction until takes clauses of almost same form of tense. Here the first clause is in present that is present indefinite, and we have to take present indefinite tense in second clause also. According to sense and rules, the answer is please wait here until I come back or I return. Example number 4. Air is polluted in many ways. It's high time. Remember, it's high time is a clause because we have subject and finite verb. Usually this clause makes complex sentence, and it can make simple simple sentence also. Again, its high time indicates the complete sentence to be a complex one or a simple one. The clause "it's high time" takes a clause of past indefinite sentence or an infinitive phrase. If we take subject, or if we have subject, then we have to use past indefinite tense. But if we don't have any subject, then we can turn the next part into an infinitive phrase to make simple sentence, or we can also use a subject to make complex sentence with V2. According to sense and rules, the answer is it's high time we stopped or prevented air pollution. It's high time to stop or prevent air pollution. The first answer is complex sentence, the second one is in simple one. Example number 5. The martyrs laid down means sacrificed their lives in 1971. They did so that here so that is a conjunction, and it indicates the incomplete sentence to be a complex one. The conjunction so that takes the clause with might or could with V1 if the first clause in past tense. Here the first clause "they did it" is in past tense or past indefinite tense, so in next clause we have to use might or could with V1 after subject, and if we have present tense before so that, then we have to take may or can with V1, and so that indicates purpose or reason. According to sense or rules, the answer is they did it so that Bangladesh could achieve independence, or they did it so that they might snatch away the freedom of Bangladesh. Here past, and we have used could or might with V1. Remember, dear learners, practice makes man perfect. There is no alternative to study and practice. If we want to have good command over English or English grammar, and if we want to do better in exams, then we should practice more and more along with studying and learning. I hope you will continue studying and learning. During this coronavirus pandemic, you are staying at home and you are keeping learning. Though we are away from learning, uh, I hope you will try to continue your study. Thank you very much. stay safe, and wash your hands frequently with soaps. I request you to wash your hands frequently with soaps. Thank you.